Hello, my lovely Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me, Lorien, for your January 2018 reading. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to do these readings for you guys. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what's coming through for you as well. And happy birthday if your birthday falls in January. It's going to be really interesting to see what comes through. So we're looking into this as the Tarot Muka, and this is a general reading for Sun, Moon and Rising sign in Aquarius. But the interesting thing is about January itself is that we actually have a lunar eclipse in Cancer on the 31st. So it's going to be full moon, it's going to be wonderful and bright. I think it's also a blue moon, and it's going to be a super moon, so that's even more intense. So this is kind of the developing mind. This is kind of like, because the crab is associated with the empathy and the intuition, the moon is associated with independence and women and mother. So it could be that women of the zodiac will actually have more intense time, but it could also be that we're in tune with our intuition. So it could be that we're actually getting a little bit more information than we would normally around that time. And of course, all eclipses have about 3 months of intense energy afterwards. So I think that your logical mind may be put to sleep a little bit while your intuitive mind comes through and actually feeds into more of your day-to-day life. Ooh, and there we have. The first thing is the High Priestess. But it does feel like this is coming through for you as well as anybody else. So we'll see if this has any effect on your January reading. It'll probably have more of an effect on your February one. But if you'd like a personal reading or a 2018 yearly reading, the information box below should have some details. Or if you want to email me, that's my email there, lorientarot@gmail.com. Okay, or if you can't afford to buy a reading at this time but want to support the channel, you can always buy me a coffee. So that's down below too. Alright, so let's see what we've got for Aquarius in January. What do we have for Aquarius in January? Whoa, okay, alright, fine. So you have the Two of Wands, which I think it was Capricorn had that too. You've got the Nine of Cups, Capricorn definitely had that. You have the Five of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Wow, lots of wands today. And you also have the Empress here. Okay, so let's see what this comes through with. It feels a lot like progression. Like you've started on one thing and now you're moving into another thing. And it's actually building up piece by piece. It feels as though you are going to have the chance to direct yourself and be present in the moment and have more of an understanding as to where you're needed this year. Even from day one of January, it's kind of like you go, yep, I understand that maybe this isn't worth my time, or this is worth my time, and then you kind of direct your efforts accordingly, I think. And I think you'll want to be more socially active, like maybe more kind of committed to social aspects and stuff like that. So it could be something that you feel like there's a potential on the way, like you feel like there's people who need you, people who are needing your connection, basically. However, there could be a lot of people who are trying to drag you into their drama. And you're kind of like, nope, I do not need this drama. This could be family, this could be friends, and it's kind of like they're trying to draw you in. And there could be a little bit of a disagreement, and you're just kind of like, this is not my circus, this is not my monkey. I am not doing this, because you're at the moment in a very higher state of being and actually understanding the new path that the new year will take you. So again, it's being socially aware and having the ability to say no when you need to say no. And then you have the Four of Wands, which is quite a strong, stable card. It's all about growth and family and, maybe a little bit as well of the kind of the foundational stages of your future, of your harmony of your home. For some of you, this could mean marriage, or that you're feeling particularly romantic around this time. So that feels like it's something that's coming through a little bit for you. But the Two of Wands is all about progress and discovery. So you could be discovering things about yourself, like what you want in home and marriage, what you want to have, what you want to have emotionally. But it does feel like there's a celebration, and it does feel like there's a reason for you to feel a little bit frivolous, should I say, and have this ability to kind of just be open about certain things and what you want to do and what you want to, I don't know, experience with yourself. So it does have that ability, I think, coming in that makes you feel, boom, got it, done, feel very nice, feel very open, want to change myself, want to be free and just have a little fun, this month. Because, for in the Northern Hemisphere, January can be a very depressing month. People may not have any money, that kind of feeling. So I think this is all coming to a head now for us. And maybe, Aquarius, you just want to liven things up. You want to liven the party up, want to liven your life up. And any challenges that you've had in the past, you just want to learn from them and forget them at the same time. You just want to kind of move on. But the Nine of Cups is all about your connection to your manifestation, your comfort, your satisfaction, your wish card. What is it you wish for? Maybe the Knight of Wands is something that comes through. And you do have a lot of wands, you have a lot of creativity here. So it could be that the Knight is coming in with a bit of energy and passion, a lust for adventure. You could be traveling, you could be wanting to see the world, you could be wanting to do all sorts of things. But the Nine of Cups is saying this will come true. If you want to manifest it now, particularly on the full moon, you need to be planning it. You need to be focused on it, meditate on it, feel it in your soul, have that connection. Because if you want to, you can make it happen. You can draw it in. You can actually push this towards something that's really good for you. And I feel like a lot of this is about how you want to maybe change your world before you change anybody else's. Achievements are coming through. You're being connected to people that you need to be connected to, but also with those people will come hangers on. So you don't really want to have people who's coming in with their sole purpose just to kind of be, to mess things up. And then you have the Empress at the bottom. So again, this is a very strong kind of gravitational magnetic card. It attracts people to you. Maybe you're giving birth to something very creative, like an idea or a concept, or literally, you could be giving birth to some beautiful little life that attracts more people in. And then you have a load of people going, blah, 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 this is how you do it. This is how you be a mother or a father. And it's kind of like, well, no, this is really not anything that you need to worry about at this stage, because you don't need it. I just want to be in my own intuition and figure it out for myself. This is similar to the start of the year where you may feel like you want to just be in your own zone. You may just want to have your own advice and listen to that instead of everybody else. So I wouldn't blame you if that's the case. So let's have a look and see what we can get from these runes for you guys. Alright, another 2 for you. Well, I'm just going to reshuffle them again because these were exactly the same ones as Capricorn had. And I'm thinking that's not just, mint. I think that's more of a fluke. And I've shuffled these several times. So let's just have a look and see what else we can get from Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? We're done with Capricorn. What does Aquarius need to know for January 2018? Of course, if you want to give me the same runes, that's fine. But I don't think I maybe shuffled you enough. Okay, so let's just see. Oh, okay. So in this one we have Algiers, which is actually underneath, is in reverse. If it was upright, I was going to say upstairs. If it was upright, it would be protection, shielding, warding off evil and guardianship and all that kind of stuff. But as it's underneath, it just means like there may be some kind of unrest, basically, some kind of hidden issues that maybe need to come to light before you kind of move forwards. And I think you're prepared to get rid of them. You're prepared to kind of wash them aside. I think this is kind of warning you not to take it too fast, even though the temptation may be to just blaze through and completely get rid of everything else and just go forwards and not be caring. Just maybe err on the side of caution. Even though it's kind of everything is telling you to go, 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 there's still an element that you may need to just go. But easy does it. I don't want to rush anything. I don't want to waste the experience. So that's maybe something that you need to think on this month, but let me know in the comments below as to what you have planned for January 2018. And of course, I would always love hearing from you. If you do want a reading or to look at the 2018 year ahead, the link is in the description box below, or you can email me, lorientarot@gmail.com. You can also buy me a coffee if you can't afford a reading, and in order to support the site, so I'll leave that information down below too. But I really, really, really do wish you the very best and a happy birthday if it is your birthday for January. I look forward to reading what comes through for you in February, and in the meantime, blessed